didn't want to do, but we were also really good at editing each other's work. And so when we switched, it was like, oh, now I'm the one who's not doing the editing. I can just like do my ideas first, and the other person can, give me feedback. And I think it did some really, really interesting things for us and got us to where we are today, actually. I think just kind of serendipitously that happened. But he basically hustled his ass off doing, probably 8 hours at least of interviews a day for months and months and months and months, building out the team.
When you're going so fast like this, where did you look for to develop culture? Because that's one of the number one things for where companies fail and when they don't is when you grow fast and you don't have a culture base. Did you read a lot of books or did you have mentors
for
Ottawa?
Sure. So 500 did a great job of mentoring us through the culture side of things and how to grow a business. I think about culture in a company a little bit differently than I think other people might think about it. I think a lot of people think about it like, do I want to hang out with this guy? Do I want to get beers with them? That kind of thing. That's not necessarily what we look for when we hire people. What I look for when we hire people is basically, when shit hits the fan, are you going to be someone that I can sit down in a room with for 2-3 hours and we can work through the problem? Yeah. And I will respect your opinions and you will respect mine, and we will work together collaboratively to get to the end goal. I think it's like the sports team analogy to me is the best one for that. Mm-hmm. Not everyone on a sports team is maybe best friends, but they see the goal that they're trying to get to, and they all bust their asses off to get there together. And it's a lot about being selfless. It's a lot about not having ego. It's a lot about just doing what needs to be done. I still do things that people would be like, why is the CEO doing that? Like, take out garbage or just random things to try and support everyone in any way I can. And I think you see a lot of people doing that, and that's a really nice thing to see. That's really the culture that we try and have here is the sports team analogy.
Sweet. And so before we go, I guess, what is the future for Gymtrack? What are some goals that you have aligned that you're meeting with, frequently?
Yeah, I would say, we start shipping product into the U.S. in October, which is huge for us. We're currently live in Algonquin College in their gym at the fitness zone there.
Is that kind of one of your major test labs?
It's a beta for us. So running kind of all this user testing, user feedback, A/B testing, different ways of using the app and different ways of the hardware working and those kind of things to get the most users engaged. And that's kind of the big thing for us, getting ready for that next shipment.
Who are you working with at Algonquin? Are you working with just the people that run the gym, or are there any professors?
So we work with
any kind of
they have a program called ARI, Applied Research and Innovation. We work with them in their department, basically getting developers and those kind of things to help us with projects we're working on, but also testing and user feedback. Wow. And then we also work really closely with the personal trainers there and with the gym management to learn about what kind of analytics and back-end tools and information and data can we provide you to make your job easier. And on the biggest one too, just gym goers, just users. That's where you're going to learn the most, where we do learn the most. And it is already, we've been live there for about a little bit under 2 weeks now. And in 2 weeks we have basically strucken off a bunch of things from our product roadmap that people don't care about and had to move all these things that they did care about that we didn't think about. And that's the only way you're going to get that is from getting your product into users' hands and a lot of users and getting their feedback. And it's been fantastic.
In every industry, feedback is just so...
You got to have thick skin because sometimes it hurts.
100%, yeah.
But
what works for you doesn't necessarily work for the masses.
Exactly.
But that's fun to learn. It's always fun to learn what makes people tick.
Yeah, most fun part of it.
It's the most fun. So just really quickly, manufacturing, is it still... I found that very interesting that you source a lot of the manufacturing in Ottawa as well, and you listed several in this region that I had no clue.
Yeah, there's tons here that people don't know about. In Carleton Place, there's two massive manufacturers, Dyka and High QA, that do high quality manufacturing, high quality as anyone else. It's a 30-minute drive to the facility, not even if there's no traffic. Work with design firms here, PCB design firms, small-scale manufacturers doing stuff in machine shops and prototyping and all that kind of stuff. It's all right here in Ottawa. And so someone asked me a couple of days ago, speaking of events, someone asked me, is Ottawa a place to start a tech company and start a wearables company or IoT company? And I said, it's as good a place as any. Right? There is no difference. As a matter of fact, this is actually better than the vast majority of places in the world. We have 2 of the highest quality universities you could ask for, 2 fantastic colleges with amazing students coming out of it, tons of resources, engineers, smart people, and luckily a boring government job that you can probably steal them away from. So
yeah, exactly.
That's a good thing. So hopefully we can keep the manufacturing in Ottawa and Canada, and just you just price accordingly and.
Exactly.
Keep creating more jobs.
Yeah.
That's what we love.
That's what we try and do.
Yeah.
And just one quick thing, because a lot of personal trainers are like, oh no, we love
there goes my job.
We love just writing on pieces of paper, and that's the best way to get people the best workouts, when it's not. Let's call a spade here. I'm sorry, personal trainers that are listening, because I told you, when I started using the app JE Fit, that changed my world of working out, because I love seeing graphs. I love being visual, so I love seeing progress. And when it tells you broke a record this time, so when I heard about this, and this now will help you with your form, and which is one big thing, because if you're just looking at breaking records all the time,
you're going to pull something.
Good way to hurt yourself.
Necessarily doing that. So you're doing something safe and something that can be pushed out to around the world and help many people.
Yeah.
So what do you tell to personal trainers that are
I think that personal trainers, when they see what we're doing, a lot of times are hesitant at the beginning. They say what you said, there goes my job. We will not replace personal trainers. I have no interest in doing that, and nor do I think that's the right thing to do for people. We are here to be a tool for personal trainers, to empower them to do a better job for their customers, and to give them new ways to get more customers and to interact with people.
For sure.
That is what we're here to do. That is, the main focus of this company is, how do we empower personal trainers? How do we make their lives easier, and how do we get them, more access to more people in the club? Because it is so important to get that training aspect, and a computer will not replace that. We are here to be the platform that is enabling people to do that and leveraging our technology to do that. And I think when trainers really hear that and they understand how sincere we are about that as a goal, they warm up to us. It takes a little bit of time, but
it's like any job out there. I mean, me being in real estate, or Nick being with mortgages, the more technologically advanced you can show you are to your clients, they're going to want to work with you over the other guy.
Exactly. And it makes your job easier, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's the same way people are like, CRM is going to replace salespeople, but it doesn't. It just makes the salespeople's jobs easier, right?
And better for the customers, which is ultimately the goal. And I just love the ability for personal trainers to view back of a week of workouts instantly and go, okay, this is where, and then they can, in 10 minutes, not waste time, go, all right, I saw the form was a little bad, so we're going to work on that form this week. That we're going to focus. You're doing great on that. We don't need to focus on that. So then I just love the capabilities of that. It's just like the pills with doctors, because they can't monitor if people actually take pills. Yeah. This allows real-time data, so if you have a personal trainer that's absolutely engaged with their clients, they can go home at night and be proud of, I have a lineup of 30 clients. Are they hitting targets? No. Then they have to make changes to what they're doing.
Exactly.
And if they're saying yes, man, that motivates them, and then they can encourage their other workers. So I love it.
Awesome.
For sure. So where can people go right now, just to kind of take a look at what Gymtrack's up to?
Go to our website, check out gymtrack.com, gymtrack.co, gymtrack.ca, check out our Twitter, gymtrack.co. And if you want to use the system, go to Algonquin College, get a membership to the gym there. I'm pretty sure they have a nice summer special going on, $35 a month.
Wow, that's good.
And come be a Gymtrack user. We'd love to have you.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Hopefully see you another gym soon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we're going to take one last song for Silvergun Spleen, of course, July 12th, 3 p.m. Canadian Stage, an eye for an eye. And our first show back will be with... Andrew has no clue, because I get the guest. Jody Minnick.
Yes, that's right.
He's releasing the book, his new book, so that's going to be a lot of fun to talk to him, because now he's a counselor. A lot of has changed.
That's it. That's going to be our first repeat guest, I think.
That is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, well, thank you so much, Lee.
Thanks.
Wish you all the best. If we can help in any way, we will. I hope a lot of people listen to this and learn.
Have a good summer, everybody. Enjoy all the festivals Ottawa has to offer.
Have a great time, everyone. Peace.